I'd like to share a section of my ongoing documentation of New Mexico's Route 66 in order to better understand the different alignments throughout the state as they changed over the years. Use the legend as a guide to what alignment or alignments were in a given area, as well as to what kind of 66 road surface to expect up ahead. This is my section map from Romeroville to Bernal, created from the best of my knowledge, and I certainly welcome any necessary changes. A section map is made up of individual numbered segment maps outlined in the color or colors that indicate what alignment or alignments went through that area. Trimmed in red, the maps here indicate only the original alignment went through this section. In this section, original Route 66 wanders from side to side of both the frontage road and Interstate 25, and in doing so is very often on private property. Gutierrez Road is another original piece in this section that can be driven for a short distance before any further access is denied. The abandoned single-span concrete bridge in Romeroville, once accessible from Sheridan Road, is now blocked off. It can be best viewed from Interstate 25 northbound between mile markers 338 and 339. Viewing requires pulling off to the side of the interstate. I've recorded an odometer reading across the state down to 1/10 of a mile where needed in order to help find the fragments of the road. As indicated by the blank odometer readings on this page, I have more work to do in this area. There's quite a bit of original 66 in New Mexico on the other side of private gates and fences. The original route crosses the interstate to the frontage road for a short distance after Cedar Hill Road before it once again recrosses the interstate to Camino Viejo. Camino Viejo means old road. Tecolote has a plaza, and the dirt road across from the church leads to the remains of the 66 bridge over Tecolote Creek. There's a Santa Fe trail marker somewhat hidden behind a chain link fence across from the church. This odometer reading is from Tecolote to Bernal. CIELO LINDO has a lot of pavement fragments on both sides of the road before it hits a gate. Very little of the frontage road 2116 is 66 between Tecolote and Bernal. This is CIELO LINDO looking eastbound towards Tecolote from the frontage road. An early view of Starvation Peak after turning around at a gate on Gutierrez Road. Not certain where the original route enters private land after Gutierrez Road, but somewhere after it does there's an abandoned bridge. Closer to Bernal, a piece can be driven for less than a mile before hitting private property. Cross Interstate 25 at exit 330 from frontage road to Bernal. The church in Bernal dates back to the 1800s. The dirt road piece runs into private property in less than a mile eastbound of the church. Westbound odometer readings from Bernal to Imus Ranch Road. This section map is from Bernal to Sands. It is just over 3 miles from Bernal to the frontage road, then onto Imus Ranch Road. Use County Road B41D to enter San Jose from the frontage road. Starvation Peak is Bernal's backyard. This highway landmark can be viewed for miles. Postcard information varies on Starvation Peak. I knew I wanted to match this up when I bought the postcard. Took this picture of the Santa Fe trail marker in Bernal in 2006, and sometime after that it disappeared. It reappeared on the side of the road after being gone for quite some time, and then someone fixed it up. Blanchard was established as a switch and loading point for shipments of timber. This billboard faces the railroad tracks more so than Route 66. The original route from Bernal through Blanchard is County Road B26A. Westbound odometer reading from Imus Ranch Road to Sands. A peek through the gates at Imus Ranch Road. Jonathan Drive now is gated. A sliver of original pavement can be seen from Interstate 25 between the rest area and exit 323. The rest area is just west of Imus Ranch Road. More hidden pavement and road beds. This area is just before the original route turns towards the Truss Bridge to cross the Pecos River in San Jose. Pavement remains leading to the Truss Bridge over the Pecos River, as well as pavement at the corner of the Frontage Road and County Road B26A. Cousin Paul's setting up Old Red. The church at San Jose sits in the middle of the plaza. There was a stagecoach stop here. The Santa Fe Trail marker can be viewed on the road leading to the Pecos River and the Truss Bridge. Lunchtime on the Pecos. The bridge was built in 1921. Thank you, Evelyn. Eastbound odometer reading from Sands to Imus Ranch Road. Westbound odometer reading, Sands to Rowe. Papa Angel's is no longer open. I was told that this was the location of the Alto Bar before it moved to the other side of the interstate. Fragments of the crossover of Interstate 25 at exit 319. Alto Bar. Sands was once known as McPherson. This section map is from Sands to Rowe. From Sands to Rowe, Frontage Road 2116 is the original route. Along this stretch are great views of Rowe Mesa and the mountains ahead. Just before Rowe, Highway 34 will take you to the top of the Rowe Mesa for a great view of the valley. Sands has a distant view of Starvation Peak. The water wagon once took 66 for a short distance on its way to the Pecos River. Angel, Evelyn, and Clarence, Route 66, Ilfeld. As in many places along the way, only the sign remains. My son Will and I met Phil Moore riding his horse from Ardmore, Oklahoma to Santa Fe to audition for a movie. Met these folks parked in the shade along the way. The Victory Bar was open when I lived there in the 70s. This is the Interstate 25 crossover area at Rowe, exit 307.